Ladies and gentlemen, game one about to kick off between Secret and YeS Submarine. I'm only playing with Fogged. Fogged, what are you expecting from this one? This is Team Secret, but we did see YeS Submarine pull out quite the performance the other day. Are they going to be able to do it against Secret, or are we going to see something totally different today?
I think they're still drafting very comfortable stuff and all that, and it is a little bit of a switch up here from Secret, putting Nisha on the Riki. We did just get to see that matchup, of course, versus the Invoker. I mean, they've got a lot of very comfortable stuff, but I look at Secret, and their draft is also very strong. This Riki really seemed to just completely break the Invoker, so I want to see what Mio's able to do this time around, because he was incredibly impressive on the Invoker when we watched him the last time.
He really was.
And he's gone for a Quelling Blade here to start, so this is kind of cool.
I mean, I like that. You know, that shows that Secret have come in and said, right, we're gonna put the Riki mid because we think it's strong. But Mio, he's sort of making amends. He's like, well, maybe he's played against this before. He's like, well, I got to get that Quelling to have that. What was it on the range? +6 damage, right?
+6. So
+6 damage.
I mean, he's still lacking a lot, and that's like you're seeing this Riki pick versus the Invoker because this insane. You can just trade. You're always able to trade because you have this high regen and you have just high base damage. He's trying to counteract it. So, yeah, we'll see. He's straight up used the Blades of Attack too, so you can see he's trying to get damage in any way to be able to lane versus that. And we'll see if it pays off. He was very impressive the other day, but we did just see this Invoker get pretty smashed by Thompson.
Let's see. Again, for people that maybe didn't see the series the other day, when it was Nigma, right? YeS Submarine were able to take down 2-0. It was absolutely a series where it was YeS Submarine making some very good plays. Like, these guys know what they're doing, despite the fact that a lot of you probably don't know the names. Just to go through them to get you familiarized. YeToro playing the carry jug. Poshka, you probably recognize him on his Enchantress. Same hero as playing in the other series against Nick, at least in one of the games. Mio on the mid Invoker, and then up top, so bad supporting the Lina on the Lina, alongside Collapse playing this off lane. Magnus.
Yeah,
very laning into Batic and Puppy. This support Pugner as well, Fog.
Yeah, the support Pugner. I think they just decided to switch it up when they started seeing some different hero picks. And Puppy, I don't think he really cares what he plays in most games. He seems to just so as long as he can farm, he's happy. So this hero does have a Nether Blast to farm and push waves out, and it also has that of course amazing life drain mechanic in the later stages, which will be great. So yeah, both games that YeS Submarine won, they did have the Enchantress and the Void. The Void was obviously the big one, but
oh, that's true. Yeah, they did. You're right. The Void is definitely going to be quite a bit of a missing component and a real test, right, to see what they can do without, this sort of carry hero that is definitely one of the heroes that does keep winning at the moment.
Yeah, that hero just makes everything easy to execute, it feels like, because you just get to a point where we win because we have this Void. Spectre, or Juggernaut, a hero that's a lot harder to make work. So we'll see what YeToro's able to do when he does have the backup of the Empower. Seeing mid lane, Nisha is already taking control a bit here, Mio. Only 2 last hits. Tough lane, though, to start in for Invoker.
Very, very. And, I mean, you sort of consider the hero. The fact that it is a mid Riki, it doesn't feel like a very easy hero to gank, right? Unless you've got some sort of long-range stun setup. I mean, like, Enchantress and Lina, they can't really help this Invoker out early.
No, definitely not. Maybe like if he overcommits or something, a TP with a tornado that Lina can hide in the trees and get it done, something crazy like that, but it's very, very unlikely. Nisha should be able to just keep in here, not overcommit.
Yeah. I mean, for as sort of rough as the mid lane going, sort of as expected with the Riki counter pick against the Invoker. The side lanes looking pretty good so far for YeS Submarine. We're seeing up top, Collapse. He's having the free farm, and down bottom as well, YeToro not being threatened too much at all by Zion YapzOr at the moment.
Yeah, I actually really like this top lane. I think the Lina plus the Magnus is a lane that we used to see ran a bit because you power the Lina. Lina just does great. Magnus is great on his own too. So this is just a win lane right here for YeS Submarine. And they're applying good pressure onto Matumba. They are slowing him down pretty decently here. Only 10 CS, says Puppy.
Lane. Puppy, one more light strike array. Wouldn't have been able to come out in time. Puppy, too speedy, able to get away. Do manage to get that courier down bottom and get where YapzOr's courier. And it did have all his belongings on. YapzOr is just going to have to live life with only the brown boots for a minute.
Yeah. Important to point out that YapzOr has every single time, we see 3 minutes in, there's no side pull. He's body blocked it every single time so far this game, not committing a ward to it. Something you have to kind of do versus Enchantress.
Yeah, and I think that him doing that as well, it's, you know, it's obviously not really made the lane any more difficult for Yatoro, but definitely means you're not suddenly seeing these situations where Yatoro and Mapushka are able to get on top of Zai and look for the kill. Yeah,
with like a creep, if they have anything, it's going to probably be enough to get those kills onto the Mars, like a Wild Wing, a Hellbear Smasher, anything can set up onto him.
So yeah, so seeing if he's going to find an opportunity to get in onto Mio mid. Put a Rune Sprout.
He body blocked the camp, but he's going to be chased for it this time.
That's a lot of damage, but not enough. Zai's able to keep it cool. He's just down to that last tango that he's chomping on right now, so until extra regen's out in the lane, he's going to have to be careful.
He tanked all that literally just because he had to block the camp. Like, he stood inside the camp and was tanking all the damage just to make sure Miposhka can't get a creep there.
So now turning to the bottom lane to help Zai while Zai's low HP. They do have the tower held close to, so the creep wave close to the tower, so a safe farm for Zai to be had with these couple of waves coming in, pushing in upon them.
Yep, so kind of just playing the leech, as I like to call it in this laning start phase here. He's just there. He's just taking the XP of Zai, and Zai now, the spin, it comes back up.
And there again, at the same time up top lane, they're making moves onto MATUMBAMAN. MATUMBAMAN kind of low. We'll be able to stop collapse from Masu there, flowing down with the Decrepify. Bounty runes come up. Puppey in position to head over and grab this one. At the same time, down bottom, so trying to run down Miposhka. Will trap him in the cogs. Yatoro's going to be able to get and share some of the battery assault damage between the two of them. And that little bit of team play there will mean that final few procs of the battery assault won't kill Miposhka off. He's able to get away. Puppey, of course, up top did manage to move over, get that second bounty rune. He's going to try and stand his ground against So Bad. On the retreat, slightly favourable movement speed will be able to break away for the Lina.
Mid continues to still be difficult for Mio. He's doing okay, but Nisha's got a pretty decent experience advantage on him now.
Yeah. And
we see Yasor, he's making a rotation over. They see limited mana on the Invoker. He doesn't have enough for a Ghost Walk if they do commit onto him.
Yap can somehow make his way around these trees. Mio has got to be very careful how far he steps forward.
Checking the top rune.
Invis rune bottom, that would certainly allow Yapsor to set something up.
Yeah, that's a dream rune. They can believe. Definitely look for Miposhka on the side here. There is a level 6 jug now they do have to worry about though, so that Omni Slash something they'll have to always factor in, as he does find a Satyr Tormentor now with the catapult, so pressuring the tower here pretty heavily.
That's what Yapsor wants to do. They've got the sentry down. They're going to see Yapsor coming in. Omni Slash is blown onto Zai. The Omni Slash alone not enough, but the final crit as Yatoro comes to an end will kill Zai. Yapsor also has to be a little cautious. No banner. Actually, there it is now. He's able to get enough there with that mango pass over from Miposhka, but it didn't matter. Wasn't actually able to stay on top of Yapsor, but a sweet attempt nonetheless. Still with the slow. Still feeding into Yapsor. That bringing him low, but again, not quite killing him. Smart plays here from Yellow Submariners. They're really giving it their all to continue to make this bottom lane a very nice place for Yatoro to progress it.
And look how much they got on the tower there. More than 1,000 damage on it because during the catapult wave the entire time there.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, as I said, we saw this the other day from Yellow Submarine. This team's performance, it's very good. You can already tell again in this game against Secret. We're just 7 minutes in, but already moves are being made that many a team are just not able to pull off in the laning stage against Secret.
Yeah. Crafted themselves these strong lanes, and so far no mistakes. Playing really well about pressuring too. Look at Matumba's farm. He is quite a decent margin below that Juggernaut.
On mid lane, this time around Mio, he does get in a little too deep onto the high ground. Yapsor's able to walk up, trap him in the cogs. Get him caught. A little too aggressively positioned on the high ground as Secret's mid.
He's the only one who really has to be careful. But, you know, to be expected. Can't win all 3 lanes. They're still doing, like you said, 2 of those lanes are definitely won for them so far here in these 8 minutes.
Top lane. Look how much farm Collapse has got.
He's huge.
He's going to go for the treads into a very fast blink dash because of it to make sure that they do have that playmaker.
Nisha.
See what Nisha's able to find. Sentry's down again, so bad's aware. Drops down a light strike array, he's able to step out of there. So Nisha not able to catch them by surprise with the movement up top.
And look how quick, even though he's not needed, Mio TP's top just in case. It's like something may have happened, he TPs. I like those type of moves there, where he's being very adamant about following Nisha at least. Gets himself a good, nice little defensive ward up too, and makes his way back toward mid.
5 seconds away from Yatora having Omni Slash once again, so the bottom lane, I'm going to expect to see Zai and Japsor just play a little cautiously. Definite kill potential in this Jug and Enchantress, as we have seen already 2 times this game.
Zai is 6 now, so he's also has his own strength there if they can get the people speared to the wall. Zai, you get spotted for a second there.
See what they've got. The slow, the Centaur Stomp. See if this is enough damage for Yatora to want to commit with the Omni Slash. It is. He goes straight away in onto Zai. Zai gets a creep wave. Let the Blade Fury, can he try still to be cut? And Secret, they're there with a full response. Arena's down. Zai is able to claim the kill. He just didn't quite have enough damage there. Zai tanky enough with the extra armor from the phase boost, the bracer, the Omni Slash. You are going to need to be able to connect with the full Blade Fury, otherwise you're just never finishing him off.
Yeah, it was actually a little bit of an ambitious play though. It's like Zai is high level too. It's like, and he's under tower, so you get extra armor under the tower as well. I think they got a little bit too ambitious for trying to go for that one there and split themselves away. Yapsor he just commits onto the Enchantress. He does more than enough magic damage to kill her.
Yep. And we see as well with Matu coming in to join the Horn, they're just going to switch things around. Matu's able to farm down here and in a safer position, and Zai will be able to do a good job holding on to that tower. But over in the jungle, catch onto Nisha, but Nisha not under any further detection. In fact,
and he goes back in.
He's going to be the one to fall as Nisha's able to jump across, get the pick off. Yeah, making moves. The second kill for him this game is going to keep him well on track to a very nice diffusal blade timing mid lane. Leading from Yapsor, he's hit the 6, close to the gap, straight away onto Mio with the hook shot. Top 5 from Puppy's down into the blast. It's a lot of magical damage, and Nisha, he's there for the finishing blow. Jumps in with the blink strike, claims another. 3 kills now on the mid Griffin.
Come on,
and we're seeing very similar stuff kind of happen to this Evoker that we did see happen in the last series. He's just very susceptible to just jump. Ricky can always do that. They also have the Clockwork versus him too, which is an excellent matchup for Yapsor to always find those quick, easy snags.
I think sort of the eyes are going to be on Collapse. You know, this man is this incredible amount of free farm on the top lane. Blink Dagger is very, very close to being online. 200 gold away. So for Yellow Submarine, we've got to see what sort of moves they do start to make once the blink's out. And you know, as I said before, when we saw them in the series the other day, they were very good at making coordinated team plays. So that's going to be the point where we'll really see if they can kick it off against Secret, or if Secret are going to just continue to get further ahead with this MATUMBAMAN Spectre.
It's going to be huge that he has such an early blink though, because we see Nisha versus Polka finds a quick C1 down there.
Nisha
also,
he's finding all the action.
That'll be okay. Yeah, he is. He's getting incredibly active early on here versus such squishy heroes. They're very squishy.
Top lane Zai, trying to slow down this tower push. With the healing ward out, Yatora and Collapse can hold their ground. Fortification comes into play, but Secret, nobody TPing up there to hold on. So the tower will go down. And that will be the money for the blink. Zai able to get a nice stop there with the deny, yeah. Steps in, takes that away from them.
Cheeky. They'll still have the blink finished on the mag, and what I was gonna say is that he's gonna have this blink at such a good time now. They haven't been able to apply tower pressure on Secret, so now this blink dagger is gonna threaten a lot because they can set up around these towers pretty easily if Secret ever does look to push. Right now it's just Puppy jungling as they Pugna, but eventually they are gonna look to hit those towers. So
do you want to see Yellow Submarine like go out with a smoke, get active, look for something, or you think they're fine to just keep farming with keep the jug safe and just play reactive when Secret do push for towers? I
think you're okay with just playing the farm mode. You give them power, and we've seen this matchup before. I've seen this Jug versus Spectre, and I've seen the Jugs win in the later stages just because of how the Omni Slash and everything works, the way that your item scaling can go. So I think they're okay with it for now.
They're going to smoke. The line's being drawn down the mid lane. I mean, mid-tier 1 tower on Secret side at half HP. See what sort of plays they can make around it. Well, still, Nisha sneaking around. Will show himself mid. They want to try and jump for the Ricky. Collapse, he's in.
Go for him.
RP drop down. A dragon over in range off the light strike array. Laguna as well. They'll burst him. I mean, you're going to be very, very happy with that being your first play off the back of a blink. You've killed the Ricky, who was 4-0-0. You're slowing down that defusal. And look, the line was already drawn before that. They knew, we get this kill, we can pressure, and by the looks of it, maybe even just finish off this tier 1 tower, take it away from Secret in the mid lane. As Collapse, he's able to get another catch. In with the blink skewer. Puppy's caught in the light strike array. YapzOr tries to come in for the tornado. It catches YapzOr mid hook shot. Still Zai's able to get him in an excellent arena. They do find the Colts catch onto Mio and Collapse trying to get away. The light strike holds back the two of them, but Collapse will still fall, and so will Mio, as Zai and Matumba do manage to turn up and turn things around. Zai in with the blink. He's still looking for Soba. The rocket flares in. Zai wants to finish this. He hasn't got mana for the spear, but the right clicks alone, they'll do it. Zai with the big cleanup.
YapzOr tries to drop his tranquil boots, being queued around the tower there. It's a pro. Can he get?
Coming in. He's got the Omni Sentry Story. YapzOr's going to go for the TPL. Oh no! The neutral creeps.
Radiant's middle tower.
Oh, I mean, it was always a bit of a wish for Omni Slash. I mean, YapzOr, of course, will fondly remember the days where that used to apply a mini stun. I don't think it has for sort of the last few years. But I imagine, you know, he knew that. He was just going on hoping for the damage alone to be enough. And with those bounces, not going to happen.
Yeah. Still a really good usage of the RP. I was a little worried about if they overextend and go to fully complete the tower there. Because Secret can set up like that with the Haunt. And as Matu gets in, gets some cleanup kills. And it's Spectre now with very solid free farm. So I was saying, you know, the Junk, he can match the farm, but you don't want to be getting out-farmed on the map from Secret, and Secret is really out-farming. Nisha pretty much has Defusal done, Zai is farming. Everybody is really getting quite a bit on the side of Secret here. Even YapzOr, like every single one of them is farming. We see Puppy just playing the healer. Restoring Matumba's mana back up to full. There you go, Matu, you can keep playing as Puppy's just going to go walk away with his tranquil boots.
Keeping Matu on the map and on track to hit good timing with the Radiance build-up. Radiance 2,300 into the Relic already.
He like never has to go back to base because of this, what Puppy's doing. Like Matu is actually, he should have gone back to base there, but he's got a Puppy just to heal him up. So, sure. And look at Puppy now, healing up the catapult in the mid lane even.
I mean, it's good. This is, you know, Magnus support has always been something that has been ridiculed, I feel, but Puppy's shown his capabilities already.
No, absolutely. I mean, like, we saw Jerax, of course, you know, at TI, where he just made it so explosive. Yeah. This hero definitely has its merits for support. Sledgetrain is no joke with its 7-7 cooldown, and your ward is always going to do a lot inside the fights too, so.
Is under attack.
Oh, for sure, against these casters like the Mio and Boca and the so bad Lina.
Secret just getting a lot on the map here. They're actually getting more farm on the map than a Jug with Empower, because he's really the only one who's getting that farm on the side of Yellow Submarine. Secret just splitting up the map a lot nicer here. And we see Nisha, like with the Defusal Blade, he can go around for these solo kills. You see how defensive Yellow Submarine's playing. Everyone's kind of playing around each other because of this. They know there's just so many different ways that Secret can set up kills around the map here. And Matu's getting just free space to farm a Radiance.
Yeah, this relic's going to be secured very, very shortly. I mean, 10 seconds away from these creep camps respawning, along with the Ancients, of course. And one more sweep of this triangle, and that's pretty much going to be the money done for the relic.
YapzOr got it a bit deep here. Nisha is with him.
They're going to look to jump the Poshka. Trying to kill the Ench first. They'll find it, but Poshka goes down. So bad and Mia have to escape. They know that the rest of Secret are ready to start chasing.
God, watching Spectre farm with Iron Talon also is just so insane. This item is just so insane on a hero like Spectre. He just really kills Ancients in no time.
I mean, is that the best tier 1 item in the game?
For certain heroes, yeah. I mean, actually, from 90% of carries.
You know what I mean? If you have a carry, then Iron Talon is the best item in the game, it feels, at the tier 1 level drop.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it just gives attack speed, armor, and the chop quell effect is just insane. Just whenever you're able to utilize Ancients as heroes that just normally can't easily, just makes it look that much stronger. As he's farming in the safest place in the map too. Like, there's no way that they can do anything to contest him, while his team farms the slightly harder ones. Like, Matu has no worries or cares in this game. He's like, this is a free Spectre.
We're gonna have a big movement from YeS. Yellow Submarine, as they're straight to the top. They're looking for Zai, but Zai, as soon as he's aware something's up, he's into the trees and he's out of there. So this smoke and this TP as well from Mio up to the top tier 1. I mean, see if they can at least find Puppey, and we'll catch him heading up to the high ground. TP's already coming in though. Puppey's ready to hold his ground. Yapso's in straight away with a hook shot. Onto some bad lead for Mio, trying to help the bad out. He will be forced to the side. Jump ball from Collapse. The shockwave will finish off Puppey. Tornado from Mio later as he tries to back away. Matu's coming with the horn. They found the Lina. Matu now jumping over to join forces with Zai. Look from the posh get Collapse. Will manage to TP out in time, but Zai jumps over and spears Enchantress straight in her face. 2 dead on Yellow Submarine again. Yeah, they're trying to make some magic happen with these moves, but Secret are just so responsive.
It's instant too. Like immediately when Puppey set's getting gone on, everybody TPs in there at the ready to battle. Because everyone, they're just getting to chill back and farm, so they have all their TPs at the ready. And because of the location of the fight, it's just easy for them to show up there versus Yellow Submarine.
Exactly, especially when it's Puppey, you know, you don't want to be the teammate that didn't PP him for Puppey.
Yep, especially when Puppey's doing this. He's like, Zai, you're low on mana, you TP'd, I give you mana. Let me life drain you back up there.
Game's still looking strong for Yatoro though. He's keeping up with the Spectre. I mean, when he has the MKB, is it, at this stage of the game, are you saying, you know, for the Jug to really get to the point where he's ready to really force the fights, he's got to get the MKB and the Axe, or can they start looking for action with the MKB alone?
No, they can. It's just really going to be up to how they can initiate is the issue. It's really all up to Collapse to initiate because Mio's game has been shut down so hard. So it's just tough for them to really look for those fights because it seems like it's Secret getting the fights every time with Haunt available. When it's such a long cooldown, they're able to just pick and choose their battles.
Yeah, Collapse is trying to find a catch. They do get Nisha onto the side, but Nisha quickly with that little jump of the tricks of the tray.
Oh, and the Omni's wasted.
Oh, he didn't, did he? He did. He did drop the Omni in that attempt.
Radiant are scanning.
That's gonna hurt. Maybe they could at least find Yapso. No, Yapso's out to trees. Now Zai jumps fully into the spear connection onto Yatoro. They've already lost so bad on the backlines to Nisha. As Yatoro's gonna go for the Blade Fury TP out. That will help him get back to safety. Collapse also into the trees with Blink TP will make it out of there, but there's a dagger on its way over towards the posture, and Puppey and Nisha there with the grab round catching them off on the attempted escape. And they'll burst down another. Mio's still on the run, but the dust is out upon him. Nisha just continuing to run him down. Mio's got to hope for his best with his juke to the trees, but Zai's going to be coming over in a second with a spear, and there he is. Lands it perfectly through the tree line. Secret claim a 3rd kill. This tier 1 tower should be theirs, and now this lead, it really is building up a 7k lead for Secret. Things are looking very, very tough for Yellow Submarine.
Oh, it's just so out of hand. Like even top, you see the Jug like gets speared. Yapsor initiates on the backline to make sure, just to make sure that the Magnus can't get any type of setup. They're covering all their bases, executing the fights super well on the side of Secret, and now they have Haunt anyway. Now with a Radiant Spectre, they're slamming this game now.
Straight into Roche. There isn't an RP. Well, there is an RP, but there's no Omni Slash. Yeah, until Yatoro doesn't have the Axe, he's got to be very careful how he looks to commit any sort of slash onto the Ricky. We've seen just the numerous jumps available for Nisha to escape from that sort of play. Goes the way of Secret. Matu with the Aegis on top of that Radiance. Spectre,
Problems.
A huge nightmare already.
Haven't killed him yet. He's very tanky with 1800 HP and an Essence Ring. And a Pugna more than likely going to life drain him if he ever gets in a tough scenario. This is looking real rough on. And, you know, we're talking about the Mag with this early Blink Dagger. He hasn't gotten to be able to find, like, any of these RP setups. And now it's so hard for him because he's playing into, like, rockets,
Hunter the Jug. Toro, he will manage to spin in time there before Zai comes in with a Blink Spear. On the mid lane, a bit of an attempt, but the smoke screen's down. Now Matu's in with a horn straight away on so bad the arena. Zai traps both Mio and Yatoro. Yatoro's going to come with the only set for Zai. He's got a little help from his friends as he holds close. Yatoro drops the healing ward. It's not enough to save him. He goes down, Collapse, trying to skewer in Yapso deeper, but the defensive profile from Puppey keeps Yapso safe when the tower hits. Secret, they kill off a 4. As Secret, they are not messing around here. 22 minutes in, 19-5. This game looking to be another one in the book. It is. They call it. I mean,
it feels pretty over. I can agree with that.
It is Secret, and you know, you're probably not going to turn it around, but I mean, that GG was called before the mid-tier 1 tower went down.